40 bars in the wilderness. Yeah, I pray for muscle so I can make it out the struggle. My mind be troubled, losing the pieces to all the puzzles. These words be muffled, even when I keep it subtle. It's like they take sips when they really need to guzzle, but I don't wanna ruffle. The federal birds, they chickens, they never fly. And I am learning to shuffle with prayer and fasting to survive. I'm still alive on the 7th line. I'm in the wilderness trying to make it through 40 days and nights till I'm aligned. You feeling it? I was just killing the urges to keep on concealing it. I was out in the wilderness, me and my Lord, it's a privilege, check it out. Walking in shadows of doubt, in the valley of the shadow of death. There go the devil, he tempted me now. But my God told me lean on the word, but the devil be knowing the word. Go get that pleasure you know you deserve. Go get that bread on the streets with the bird. But it's a spirit I gotta preserve, bread alone can't make me swerve. So he brings up another word, told me take my life. If the Lord is real, then he will conserve me. But I ain't tempting God, told him nice try, but I rock with God. You power tripping, you be box of God. His power different, I'm on lock with God. Let's go. And he gave me the key to revive the deceased and all the weapons to defeat the beast. That's what we call him, the Prince of the Peace. To him is a breeze, yeah. And that's why the devil he flees. And that's why my God is the King. And I'm thankful to God I'm redeemed. I had to step back from the world, was feeling desensitized. Really thought I was hypnotized. Had to see through the spiritual eyes, and what a surprise. A whole lot of pain and struggle. I'm praying that we get some muscle. When my feet fails, the defeat prevails, and we lock the cells. Can't go to hell, that's the devil's home, where he supposed to dwell. Doing well with the Prince of Peace without the Nobel. Man, life is swell, even when we going through hell. You can see it was heaven on earth, and I was given a purpose at birth. You should not try to diminish my worth. Made in the image of greatness, get up and embrace it. Had to step back, cause I didn't want to waste it. Had to learn to take advantage of this isolation. Talking with the spirit is the best conversation. Whoa, poking holes in my arguments. If you got the truth, it's no arguing. Not trying to be discontent, tell them take the wheel, cause I'm parking it. Hit the brakes when it's time to stop, took a step back so I don't flop. Cause the old me up in the backdrop and a new me going non-stop. In the workshop, picking new locks, breaking new chains. And I got the rock that'll hold me down when things change. Just stay the same, looking at the clock and it feels strange. Getting older, gotta rearrange. These fantasies won't be my family, so I'm no longer entertained. 40 bars in the wilderness.
Yeah, you know that we came up out the struggle. Yeah, you know that we came up out the struggle. Yeah, give 'em slight work, call it settle. Yeah, rolling down the lane, I get double.
Get it out the struggle, I'm just trying to build my muscle. Get it out the struggle, why you gotta knock my hustle? Get it out the struggle, I'm just trying to build my muscle. Get it out the struggle, why you gotta knock my hustle? They living life like a cinema. I hear the cries out from Nineveh. They must have thought I was giving up. Look at my wounds, I'm just healing up. Gas tank on E. Tell all my homies I'm filling up. It's a joy ride till they billing us. So whole time I'ma look it up. Wasting money like a dummy, looking funny. One check away from being back to bummy. And I'm being honest, hope you hear this from me. You making money for them to take the money. You live for money, I give the money. But that don't mean I'm negative for money. Never steal or kill for money. Grind hard, then build the money. Work hard when the grind slow from Chicago. Get your aim right, better lock on from the block where they switch up. Better get your bread up, keep your head up, do no wrong. Keep your bag, don't need no loan. I was called without no phone. These enemies won't leave me alone. I'm put it in work till I got my own.
Yeah, you know that we came up out the struggle. Yeah, you know that we came up out the struggle. Yeah, give 'em slight work, call it settle. Yeah, rolling down the lane, I get double.
Get it out the struggle, I'm just trying to build my muscle. Get it out the struggle, why you gotta knock my hustle? Get it out the struggle, I'm just trying to build my muscle. Get it out the struggle, why you gotta knock my hustle?
Not about platinum plaques, I'd rather plan a pack of pastors. I'm a beggar from a brag about the baggy past dirt. That's a weak lane, gotta go deeper, man. What's the worth of man? What's the price of change? Bought a barrio like Baghdad. Got the truck to hear a skirt, that's a bad man. Got the blood in me, it's deep. From the motherland, it's sweet. Shawty coming from the south, we got married on the east. What would you change the most? What do you claim to boast? What if you had it all? What do you still praise the gold? That's why I rock the boat. Crossing the lane like coast to coast. You cannot break me, I've been broke. You cannot change me, I've been yoked. Dog, it's 3. Yeah, you know that we came up out the struggle. Yeah, you know that we came up out the struggle. Yeah, give 'em slight work, call it settle. Yeah, rolling down the lane, I get double.
Get it out the struggle, I'm just trying to build my muscle. Get it out the struggle, why you gotta knock my hustle? Get it out the struggle, I'm just trying to build my muscle. Get it out the struggle, why you gotta knock my hustle? hush. Selling our hope for the in God we trust. When telling me hush, from what we discussed, you live by the lust. Profit in the front, trying to tell a vision. Why they making profits every month on the television? I was never down with the stunts, with a true religion. Cut into the chase, man, I'm aiming with the full precision. Coming up in my position, y'all was only opposition, cause you only care about the money and the competition. What about the loss, man? I thought that you was on a mission, but you never listen, so I'm loading up my ammunition. Acting like them dudes that be fake, whoa. I don't mess around with the fake hoe, and I don't gotta do it cause you say so. Selling out your people for the pesos. How you turn a temple to a den of thieves? Hit them with the whip till they run and flee. You misrepresenting his identity, cause y'all only really want the prince of peace. I'ma go ahead and bring it back to the streets. Cleaning up the house, gotta fold some sheets. You the poster child when it comes to beef, until I flip the tables and I speak my piece. How we going out? I be going wild. Flip that table round. That true religion sound. Flip that table, ain't no label that gon' bring me down. Flip that table, flip that table, flip that table round. Whoa, look in the mirror, it's me. I was the problem cause I was deceived. Was blinded by darkness and I couldn't see that I wasn't making it off of my deeds. But I used to feel like I hold them a fee. Thought being religious was setting me free. How you got all the keys but you rolling with these that be robbing from God and exposing my greed? Why we acting like we just follow rules? Like we never went through them problems too. I was mocking dudes, I never rocked with dudes. So I was not confused, but I was locked in views. And I still was twisted by my own convictions. I was missing the mission and never earning commission. I never knew my condition would take away from ambition. And now I'm learning to listen while also minding my business. How we going out? I be going wild. Flip that table round. That true religion sound. Flip that table, ain't no label that gon' bring me down. Flip that table, flip that table, flip that table round. How we going out? I be going wild. Flip that table round. That true religion sound. Flip that table, ain't no label that gon' bring me down. Flip that table, flip that table, flip that table round. Didn't know I was hated, felt like I was jaded. Feeling like we underrated, I don't wanna debate it. I promise not to live my life a slave to the payment. Don't try to tell me that the doctor is the slave to the patient. My God is saving the nation, that's liberation. Without a miseducation, I keep it gracious. I dominated the system, I broke the matrix. You build your brand off the vision, we call it segregation. So that's your reputation, some want the recognition, but really something's missing. You like to talk but listen, we in the wrong position. No father figures, just me and my head is counting figures. We ain't have to pull on them triggers to make it bigger. Don't count residuals, you make it minimal. Without counting the cost, we call it cynical. I'm going critical. You ain't no criminal, the system treats you like you typical. So we flipping the script to this life like it's reciprocal. Listen, but then I recognize the people that we left behind. We pick up the cross and turn our back to our own kind. Picked up a culture that'll try to make us colorblind, but I'm glad he had a plan to make this color shine.
Do you wish for truth or tales? The fact of the matter is that you are not the same. Do you wish for truth or tales? The fact of the matter is are not the same.
Yo, thought I was amazing, but knew I was flawed. Felt like it's too much involved for me to carry the cross and push my back to the wall, to sign my life to a clause, to give away all the freedom just off a probable cause. We taking off, yo. I used to major in minors, but now I brush it off, and that's why I'm the head of the class. I'm looking past flaws, put in the work on the daily. I'm never calling off. I took a nap on the Sabbath, so you know I ain't falling off. They looking back with regret. That's probably why they salty. They acting faulty. Tell them to get up off me. The spirit is never bossy, but costly. But never lose a beat, even when life is exhausting. Man, this life is sweeter than frosting. When it's Christ, I'm exalting. But I still proceed with the caution to point out the dudes that auction the name of God. I was ashamed the frauds, wanted to blame the frauds. Then I realized the better option.
Do you wish for truth or tales? The fact of the matter is that you are not the same. Do you wish for truth or tales? The fact of the matter is are not the same. Do you wish for truth or tales? The fact of the matter is that you are not the same. Do you wish for truth or tales? The fact of the matter is that you are not the same.
gotta reset. I gotta select, reset, yeah. Life lessons and all these slight stresses got me wondering if I'm sending the right message. No shame, it's all a part of the game, no.
Let's go. I don't wanna be advanced in the doubts. I don't wanna be dancing for clout. I don't wanna be trapped in a cell that I help my mans get about. But we both were trapped in the culture with the vultures, wishing the church with a roacher. Instead of taking a shot to the gun on the holster, we keep it in kosher and copacetic when we learning lessons. I wasn't invested in asking questions and understanding methods. I'm done with the second guessing, no fun when you're going through the testing. I graduated from the pressing and depression for the head pain and take Excedrin. This campaign come from heaven, from the shot down I got aggression. But I'm calling this my confession, I'm starting over, that's progression. I was justified by the Most High, never bowed out of them cosigns. Like Grace Rice, full tide, and I'm jumping in from the poolside.
Life lessons and all these slight stresses got me wondering if I'm sending the right message. No shame, it's all a part of the game, no. Gotta reset in his name, just a game growth. I gotta reset. I gotta reset. I gotta reset. I gotta reset.
All that glitters ain't gold, things ain't all that they seem. I ain't much for starting over, but it's all that I need. I came apart at the seams, and it got hard to believe. I mixed complacence with my faith, and then I lost all my peace. And I could talk it, but the walking off and then interspersed with stumbling. Realize my inner work should be sinning first by humbling myself. I pray mistakes repeated, don't besmirch with penance. Following Jesus ain't as simple as some church attendance. When I speak freely like the First Amendment, then my words diminished. Hold my tongue and help me work to mend it. Father, know you heard my vented. Father, need some reevaluation and a reset. Focus shift from seeking validation, I'ma need that.
Life lessons and all these slight stresses got me wondering if I'm sending the right message. No shame, it's all a part of the game, no. Gotta reset in his name, just a game growth. I gotta reset. I gotta reset. I gotta reset. I gotta reset.
Aggressive with the message when I finesse. Yeah. Been trying to be a blessing since adolescence. Let's go. Been trying to serve the master with all my messes and kicking it cause I'm messy, but always getting contested. Major goals, but I stay composed. Should I win souls or sit back and just play my role? How you stand for truth when you just standing on tippy toes? Dodging the menace with no blemish. The pinnacle, man, I'ma get it until it's finished. They call me cataclysmic. I spawn back to finish the mission, that's repetition. Y'all fall back to religion, I'm changing that definition. Don't call back with the drawbacks, I won't check my mentions, better listen. I was fighting the monsters, incorporated with Christ, ain't no imposters. Never fall for the sponsors. It's Mr. Trutha in the building, I love the feeling. Phenomenal with the words of healing, but it's Lord willing.
Gotta keep my eyes on the Lord, bro. Never gonna bluff with the sword, though. Speak truth, never fold, going in, baby. We win in the end, so we grind daily. Gotta keep my eyes on the Lord, bro. Never gonna bluff with the sword, though. Speak truth, never fold, going in, baby. We win in the end, so we grind daily.
I'm built for it tough, you gon' fold what? My own man, my own moves, you control what? A lot of people think that they know us. We bring that energy back around, they never show up. Ha! North Philly in the building, protected by the Christ, bro, I'm chillin'. Held my head up so tall that I haven't reached my ceiling. If Christ ain't the vibe in your eyes, I'm a villain. Cool. And we can clash if we right and knowing I'll get the cracking like Wrath of the Titans. Any plan to kill my faith, you can rip that. No, I get the cooking Rick Baylor, so we can skip that. A fighter, I had to learn from the fall. The art is my passion, but I had to yearn for the call. The Father is calling. If you don't run, you better crawl. No debatables when you dive. You burned and you lost, it's cute.
Gotta keep my eyes on the Lord, bro. Never gonna bluff with the sword, though. Speak truth, never fold, going in, baby. We win in the end, so we grind daily. Gotta keep my eyes on the Lord, bro. Never gonna bluff with the sword, though. Speak truth, never fold, going in, baby. We win in the end, so we grind daily. Gotta keep my eyes on the Lord, bro. Never gonna bluff with the sword, though. Speak truth, never fold, going in, baby. We win in the end, so we grind daily. Gotta keep my eyes on the Lord, bro. Never gonna bluff with the sword, though. Speak truth, never fold, going in, baby. We win in the end, so we grind daily.